You know what? You're getting a submission or a knockout. No other way. We're not going 5 rounds. There's no way.
Most people don't break a pattern. His pattern is to clinch with guys and take them down. He doesn't really like staying on the feet. He doesn't like getting hurt, so I believe he's going to try and take me down or clinch me up or slow me down.
You know, I got a ton of knockouts now. I'm comfortable standing up with just about anybody, so whatever he wants to do, I'll hit the ground with him. I'll stand up, whatever. You know, I think he's just going to try to take me down and pound me out on the ground, and that's great. Let him try. Christoph's
my main training partner. He's the biggest reason why I'm successful right now.
The key to this whole sport is time. You know what I mean? A lot of guys rush into the UFC, try to get to the UFC with 4, 5, 6 fights under their belt. They get in there and get overwhelmed. 3 fights later, they're gone because their record's 1-2 or 0-3 or 0-2, and they're gone. Just telling Lou Polley to take his time, learn as much as you can, have a lot of fights underneath your belt before you get to the UFC. Because once you get to the UFC, if you don't put on a show and you don't have a good record, you're out of there, and you're going to take another 2, 3, or 4 years to get back in. So that was one of the main things that Lou and I talk about is just time, making sure he gets on like a 4, 5, 6 fight win streak before he gets to the UFC, before his manager starts pushing him in there. I really think this is a make it or break it fight for either of us. Either one of us wins this fight and we're off to the UFC. So that's a lot of motivation, and that's one of the reasons I've trained so hard for this, is because that's where you want to be. You want to be in the NHL, so I think we're both looking at the same thing. We're going to both put on a great fight.
And a fight like this is definitely something that's going to put me in the front running to be in the UFC soon, and I'm just thankful for TFC for giving me the opportunity to showcase my ability.
You know, 2 big boys, that's for sure. These boys are big, strong. Both are wrestlers. Both hit hard. I think it's going to be a great war. I think conditioning is going to come into play. It's a 5-round fight. None of these guys, I'm not sure if any of these guys ever went to the 5-round distance. That's going to definitely play a factor. You definitely have to slow down the pace a little bit if you want to go 5 rounds. But I think you're going to see a great war. I think the first person who ends up on top is going to win that fight.
I've seen a lot of footage on him. I've known who he is for a long time. He's a great fighter. He could beat a lot of the UFC guys, I really think, but it's all to be seen. I think I'm going to step up in competition for him, and we'll see how, when I put pressure on him, see how he handles it. I just trained harder than ever. I know what I'm doing. I've been a personal trainer for years, and I just stepped it up, did a little bit of CrossFit, a little bit of circuits, a little bit of everything. Hired a nutritionist out of the States who's leaned me down about 15 pounds. I feel great. I'm moving faster. I'm stronger. My cardio is better, everything.
I expect the fans to see a good show. I just want them to be patient. Nothing's going to happen in the first 30 seconds. Just relax. It'll be a good show. Just let the fight take its course. Don't be like American fans mostly and boo the first 30 seconds. Canadian fans are usually pretty cool about that. So I just want them to know they're going to have a good show against two skilled guys working a chess match to come out on top.
I love fighting in Edmonton. I'm not losing the belt in front of the Edmonton crowd. I'm just going to come out, fight, leave it all in the ring. I'd rather die in the ring than lose that belt here in town.
I think that he's going to be very surprised when the fight starts.